Okay, today we're going to make a program to calculate the day of the week for a given date. So we're going to make a new project. Pretty soon I won't walk through doing that anymore. I'll just, since it's pretty easy. New class, also called day of week. Okay, so we're going to get in the date from the user, so we need our scanner, and we're going to make our java.comment. Okay, so we're going to start with some initializations. We'll initialize our scanner as we have in previous projects. And we're going to initialize a month, a day, and a year, which we're going to get from the user. Okay, I'm going to close our scanner, and so now we're going to use Gauss's method. Okay, you don't, and this is there's a nice little article on Wikipedia about this, so if you aren't familiar with this method, check it out. So we're going to create some working variables here. This is going to be a month. This M is going to be like a variable for our month. This Y is going to be a variable for our year. We do some manipulations to it, and the DOW is going to be day of the week, where Sunday equals 0 and Saturday equals 6. So first day of the week is treated as Sunday in this case. Okay, so we calculate the month. I mean, I know this is going to look a little convoluted and weird to you if you're not familiar with the formula, but here we're employing the modulus operator right there. So right here what this basically does is it calculates the month offset, which means that March starts at 1 and February equals 12. So we're basically sort of shifting the month a little bit. The year, to deal with the leap years, the year formula looks like this. And actually, if the year is, if the month is January or February, then there's a special thing that we need to do. We need to decrement the year. Now, notice, and if you're not familiar, this minus minus, this is the same as year equals year year minus 1. But it's just a little handier and a little cleaner than this. And there are many operators like this. We could also have written it like this, minus equals 1. But if you want to do plus plus, it would be something else. It would be this, and that would be plus equals. But since we're minusing, so that just subtracts 1 from the year. If we're in January and February, which is a necessary correction. And so now we're going to say year equals 5 times year mod 4 plus 4 times year mod 100 plus 6 times year mod 400. Okay. And finally, we can calculate our day of the week by doing day plus, again, this is going to look weird. This int here truncates the, so well, actually, let me explain this in a sec. 2.6 minus 0.2. Okay. So notice that the this highlighted value here, we've declared this m a w, although it could be an int and it would still do the same thing. But we're multiplying by w, by double. And so that means that this quantity here, this product, is going to be stored as a double. And then we're subtracting off another double. And so this whole thing is going to be some non-integer. But we want our day of the week to be an integer. And so in order to do that, we cast it as an int. That's what we're doing here. And basically what that says is, okay, operating system, get me the closest integer to this, this double. And this isn't rounding. This is truncation. So if this were 2.9999999, this value here would yield 2, the integer 2. So what we're doing, this is also known as the floor operator when we do this casting. So yeah, so that's what we're doing here. So basically we're getting the number of days that come from our month, the number of days that come from our year, and the number of days that come from our day. We're adding them all up, and then we're modulusing by 7, and that's going to give us the day of the week. So let's just finish up this program. Okay. System.out.println. Right, and again we're saying Sunday equals 0, and we're saying Saturday equals 6. Just for convenience, so we can continue to work in numbers. Okay, so let's try it. So I'm going to just use today as an example. Today is April 25th, 2013, and it is a Thursday. Okay, so 4 corresponds to a Thursday, because if Saturday is 6, Friday would be 5, and Thursday would be 4. Okay, but again, you don't want to just try one thing. That's never enough. So I happen to know that January 1st, 1900 was a Monday. So let's see what that says. Oh, okay, so that's good. We see that it's saying that it's a Monday. And you can look up in any calendar and online and stuff. You can test this out, but it looks that this program is working reasonably well. Okay, that's all for today, and good luck in your future projects.